Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a special reading. We are still connecting with your spirit guides, but today we're asking to connect with some very special spirit guides that you have known here in this lifetime that have now passed on and still remain around to help guide you through your life on earth. So we're going to do 3 piles. The first pile we have the selenite heart. The second pile we have 2 small rose quartz hearts. And the third pile is a glass blue heart. Beautiful aqua color. We'll get 1 card for you to choose before you can pick which reading you want. And let's get going. The Dreamer. That is the Fool card, 0. For the second reading, we have the 3 of Cups, a celebration, 3 of water. And for the third reading, we have the Ace of Cups with the blue glass heart. Now I have my window open because it's a beautiful sunny spring morning here, but I think I'm going to need to close it because I can hear a lot of activity outside. Kids are out playing again. So, all right. So it'll be a little quieter during your reading. So we've got pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Go ahead and choose, and I'll see you in your reading. Pile number 1, welcome. You chose the Dreamer. A leap of faith, follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. This is the very first card of the tarot, Major Arcana. And you were drawn also to the selenite heart, which, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I love. I have the great big white selenite heart here too. So there's a lot of clearing energy. And as far as a guide goes, this feels like ancient wisdom coming through. This feels like grandparent energy, or it could be someone younger but very wise. You know how some people are just wise? It feels like that's the connection here that we have. I feel like it very much feels like a grandparent energy. So if that is who you had in mind when you chose this reading, here we go. And if it wasn't a grandparent, it does feel like old wisdom to me. Whoever your guide is that you're connecting with, they feel very wise. And that does not always mean age. It could be a sibling. But it's someone who has passed on. So we'll just get a few oracles here and we'll see what your message is. It feels very grounded and very clear. Very clear. You may be aware that a lot of the time where you receive instant clarity in something you're seeking answers to, it's often around this spirit guide. One of your main spirit guides, connected to your higher self, of course. So we have the Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Direction Guardian, choosing your path. This is a leap of faith, following your dreams. And now we have a lot of direction here. Track down your fears and desires and choose your path. So some of you might relate to this, that you have been kind of led by what you think you can accomplish. Like instead of going with your passion or your desires, you're going with what you think you can accomplish. And this guide is asking you to dream past that. Don't figure out if you can do it or not. The Dreamer, the Fool, is all about going forward without hesitation and without trying to figure out all the exact steps. So you may not have your exact direction at this time, but this guide is saying, trust yourself. You can trust yourself now. Or maybe you don't, and it's time that you start trusting yourself. This is the animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Okay. You just can't even make this stuff up, can you? This animal guardian, trust your instincts. So yeah, this guide on the other side was a very stable person here in this life, and there's still a very stable guide on the other side for you. It's very earthy feeling, very traditional. Whoever this guide is for you, feel free to let me know in the comments. This is the Rose's Kiss. This is a very explosive energy, and this person had a lot of love for you in this life. They may have had trouble saying it, but you felt it and you knew it always. Smoke and mirrors. This is under the direction about choosing your path. So I do feel at this time you are thinking, I just don't know which area is going to pan out. And it just feels like you don't really need to know. You just need to take little steps forward wherever you're being pulled instinctively by yourself, by your inspiration, by your desires, what you're drawn to be doing. This definitely feels like grandmother energy to me. So let's get one more from this interesting tarot. Six of Fire. This is a victory card. So I feel like you know you're having victory, and this guide has been saying to you, don't worry, you can't go wrong. Whichever way you're going is right. Keep going forward. Just keep going forward. And victory, good news is on the way, public recognition or awards. So it feels like you're going to be riding through this fog. Let's get a couple tarot just to clarify. But it feels like, in a nutshell, this is someone you would seek guidance from in this lifetime. And like I said, they don't have to be a grandparent, but they have that secure energy. It could even, be someone younger than you. It's just that they have that wisdom and they're bringing it forward to you still from the other side. So let's get 3 tarot just to clarify our. It's very clear what we have laid out here. Queen of Cups. Very secure emotional energy. I do feel this pull to a grandmother. It's like she might have not said, I love you all the time, but you knew it. You knew it and you know it. Then we have the 5 of Swords. And yeah, so you don't feel like you're still kind of carving out your path here. But they're saying, just hang on. You don't have to fight so hard. Just keep stepping forward. You have 2 queens here. You have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This very much is the energy of a woman or a female energy, or a feminine energy, I should say. So it could be a very nurturing grandparent. That's, a grandpa, but very much a connecting person, the one that maybe was the connector for the family that kept everything together, kind of. So they're saying, just instead of standing on guard and making sure that you're doing absolutely everything, follow your desires rather than your mind that's saying, I need to keep, like, hard, go hard. It's more of a flow that's coming in. Okay, I am going to get one of these. And one of the Square Oracle. You have Light. This is the sun. So fear not, it's coming through. It's just there's a lot of smoke and mirrors right now, and they're saying, "Can you hear me?" I'm telling you, keep going. You don't need to see the final outcome. Sometimes we're not meant to know, and it's for a reason. It's so we learn how to trust. We have the acorn here with reward. You've got the sun. This is all coming over the Five of Swords. This is a short journey with great results. So, something that you've started that you feel like you got to keep going and going, it might produce quicker than you think. And this is about your hidden skills and talents. So, I'm feeling like you're going to be getting, um, you'll become aware more of some new things that you're drawn to or that you're good at. So, we've got anxiety and completeness. So I feel like you're going quick. There's a short trip between not knowing what's going on here and completion and success. With the fly with anxiety and the wreath with completeness, it's like it's a short journey. It's not something you've been working on forever. Okay, well I hope that helps you and also to give you kind of clarity that you really do connect with your spirit guides and that not all your thoughts are yours. In fact, they come in as well as your higher self. Your higher self is one of your guides, but this is definitely a big solid energy that comes to you often. So I hope you enjoyed that. Take care until next time. Bye. Reading number 2. I love this combination that we have here with the 2 rose quartz hearts. Does that have a special meaning for you with the 2 hearts? This feels very eternal and soft, but yet a connection that can't be broken. Because there's 2 hearts here, I feel like the spirit guide that you are connecting with is actually quite youthful. They might not have been, very old when they passed. It feels like they were very wise though, and they still come to guide you. There's such a big heart connection here. It's when they come to visit you, you can feel it bubbling over. Your body almost can't hold their vibration when they're around you, and that's how you recognize you when they're around. It's like you might feel a surge of emotion that your body can't contain and it might cause you to cry. You're not sad, you're full. You're full of emotion, which goes along with the 3 of cups here, the 3 of water that we chose. It says a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So this guide of yours calling you from the other side, they are encouraging you to go out and have more fun. Start enjoying this life a little bit more. We're going to get a few oracles here. This is a very nice connection, a very sure connection. It cannot be broken. This is not one of those guides that you have for a while. And, depending on the phase of your life, I feel like this guide is very much always with you and that you already know that. So let's get a few more cards. What a beautiful, and this person's smile probably is one of the things you remember most. And I feel like they were very extreme. They were like either really happy or if they were upset, they were upset, but there was no not knowing where you stood. There's so much love here that you would have never been in doubt of how much they loved you. We've got David holding the space. This is you holding space for others, and this guide holds space for you. We've got Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns, where I said it feels like a younger person when they pass. That doesn't mean they're not. Like I said, they brought the wisdom with them of the elder, and they're very much help you manage your energy. And we have water guardians. Sorry, connect with your emotions. Makes complete sense under the Three of Cups, doesn't it? The Three of Water. Amazing. So they are encouraging you to open your heart again, go have some fun, be with other people, and open up your life with regards to your heart. This is part of your energy is really around holding space for others and just being present in different situations. And it's like, you know what I'm talking about. It's like your presence in a room makes a difference to the people that are there, to what's going on. It's like you can help change the energy of a space. Let's get a few tarot, and then we'll see what those three oracles at the top are. What is this guide telling you? They were very fun-loving. They were very, but they were a good worker too. They could be serious, or they knew how to play, and they knew how to work. But they brought a lot of wisdom. And they still do to you. We've got the moon, so we're talking about bringing clarity and holding space. This person was probably very good at breaking illusions just by being themselves and pointing out, not even pointing out realities, just the way they'd speak and, say things without meaning for it to affect anyone, but they did, and they brought reality. They broke illusions, and that is one of the biggest things they're in your life for. We have the Two of Cups with the Three of Cups. We talked about like this being such a connection here in this life, and also that connection remains. What a great clarifier for that. Let's have a look at some of these. So they're really talking to you about getting out and sharing your personality with others. And this is for yourself too. It's not just for everybody else, it's for you. Strength and higher consciousness. That's what this will bring you. Sometimes we get too serious about the energy work. Do you know what I mean? And now's the time to just kind of go out and have some fun. Sometimes that is your energy work. Ship, discovery, news from distant lands, successful journey and voyage of life. And then we're going to clarify these because we've got an interesting lineup here. Affection, praise and compliments are coming your way. Is someone been buying you flowers and you knew they were from this spirit guide? Expect joy, friendship, and love in life. This is what this whole reading has been about. So this getting out and reconnecting or connecting with new people, that is what your guidance is right now. It's like, get out, bring some joy in. And as you're bringing it in to yourself, it's like reciprocity. You're bringing it into you, and you're giving it. This is, it's the Three of Swords. This broke your heart, and this person left this earthly world. It broke your heart. Let's get a clarifier for that. See where you are now. They definitely, and it landed here. I love that. This is the Two of Cups. This is like your other half, We have the Three of Wands. So you know you've healed this, and now it's just to allow this new energy in. This new energy of the Three of Cups. One more for the the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. We were just talking about reciprocity. You are ready to not, in the past, you may have been the giver, not with this person, but with everyone else. And now that you've balanced that, you've probably seen a lot of threes. That's your higher connection in this case. And the Six of Pentacles is like everything is getting balanced out. Okay, let's get one clarifier for all of these. So for the Vision and the Three of Cups, we have Seven of Wands. You've been working hard on balancing that and healing that, and it's paying off. The Seven of Wands, you're standing your ground with working on yourself, and so that you can sort of rejoin the world. And the Eight of Pentacles is really saying your work is paying off, and you have been working on this for a long, long time. We have the Four of Pentacles. So they're asking you, like, we'll always be around you. Don't have to hang on too hard. Maybe you're keeping yourself to yourself a little bit too much. Okay, let's get one more oracle. This is very loving and very much, I feel like you probably feel these hands behind you sometimes. Go have some fun. Just go have some fun. Don't hold on so tightly. Everything is okay. One more oracle from this very special spirit guide. A lot of messages. I feel like you get them a lot. But they're also saying it's time to fly on your own a little bit here too. The land between. This is you connecting with energies here and energies there. It's also about you stepping from one part of your life to the next. And this is where you're at. They're saying you're in the middle right now. You're standing up here, and don't worry, you can go back and forth. But as far as the new part of your life goes, once you're stepping over into this new life, there's some fear in there because it feels like you're leaving this behind, but you're not. You're stepping over to this side, and the old life is going to go. I mean, it's still in your memory, but you are consciously making this decision to step forward into this new era of your life. And we've got Wish Upon a Star in the bottom. It's like, it's time. And I feel that in my heart space, it almost aches. So from your guide to you, don't fear moving forward. You're not leaving anybody behind. You are just moving forward, and they're very much encouraging you and celebrating you at the same time. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Till next time, take care. Reading number 3. Here we go. You chose the Ace of Water and the Blue Glass Heart. Very watery, very, very watery. Who is this guide to you, this special guide? This is about spiritual growth and possibly a new home. The Ace of Cups is really about, in my mind, it's about a new start with your heart space. Something in your heart space has changed. We're taking those. And see what else we might have here. This guide is encouraging you to go all in. I just felt that it was like no hesitation necessary. Whatever you're questioning right now, it's like all in. Treasures hidden in the shadows, 62 on the bottom. And you're completing something, and they're saying all in, like finish this up, because whatever it is that you're going into something at the same time. But whatever this is, it's like instead of picking at it and saying, oh, okay, I'll come back, it's almost finished, I'll finish that. It's like you are finishing it for good this time, and see where that leads you. So let's get your story going here. Who is this spirit guide? This is someone that you knew in this life that has now moved on, as we stated in the introduction. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Look at the flame colors here. Confidence in your magic, magician's sword. There's look at this, blue, and then we've got the water and the fire in the middle. This is number 50, Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. So interesting. This is, okay, getting back your integrity. This is finding your internal compass again. You might feel like you lost it. And now you're starting a new journey with this open heart. You're moving towards more adventure, but you needed to find this in you. And this feels like the Ace of Swords too. We're going to use some tarot right now and get some clarity here on these and see what your guide is telling you. This has a real male energy to it, or masculine energy. Doesn't mean it has to be a male, but it feels masculine. This guide feels masculine to me. And just someone who didn't mess around, that was like, if they said it, they meant it. It wasn't something they'd just throw out and not be sure of. And I'm hearing, not always right, but they believed it was right. Do you know what I mean? Knight of Pentacles. This person, this is very sure, again, very sure energy. They would have, felt confident. They were giving good advice, and they were quite intuitive. Whoever this guide is to you, they're very intuitive, and so their guidance was often intuitive, but they had a good sense of what was going to work and what wasn't. So this guide is coming towards you. Saying, put down your swords. We're going to get clarifiers for these too, because this is quite a switch in energy, but definitely an intuitive guide in this lifetime. And we have the Two of Wands. So they're the High Priestess is number 2. The Two of Wands, obviously number 2. So it's like your intuition is encouraging you to take a new path. And it could be something that you've already been working on, but this feels... Have you been reflecting a lot? I just feel drawn to sit in a sunbeam and stare at the wall and kind of... Oh, another 5. Kind of get my bearings that way. Okay. The 5, clarifying the 5 with the Ace of... under the Ace of Cups. It's like something wants to open in you, maybe a new relationship. And you're fighting it. You're really like, oh, I'm just not ready. Maybe when I'm done this, maybe when I'm done that. And now we know what they've been encouraging you to finish. It's finishing this part of your life that sort of closed up your heart maybe and left you not wanting to move forward in a fun way, like with adventures and mixing it up a little bit. You've been feeling this. You've been feeling this person come to you and say, come on, live a little. Finish this. Get your sense of yourself back and let's move forward. The King of Cups is all about emotional maturity. And the Knight of Pentacles, this has been a long time coming. This has been coming before this person passed. and became one of your spirit guides, this has been sort of a life goal for you to be able to open more. And you're getting that encouragement now. It's like, come on, let's get going. You have the Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess. And there's so much assuredness here and so much richness. Look at all the growth. Look at all the growth. By gaining this confidence in yourself, you're going to be able to open up. This is very closed energy, and this is it's just blooming. Everything is blooming here by opening to your true self. So there, with this forward movement and this new choice, there feels like there's kind of an internal battle with you. You're not sure which way to go. And you're being called towards this adventure. And I feel like if you haven't already, you're going to say yes. You're going to say yes to this more adventurous sort of direction. Yeah, this direction, this adventurous direction. Just checking. I don't know if you guys can see all these. Okay, so let's have a look with, maybe we'll get some more clarity here. This is just big though. It's big. You just got to finish this decision. It's like a decision. It's like, okay, I'm just going to open more. I'm going to take more opportunities with others and then see where it goes without knowing exactly where it's going. Care for your health. Complex time in life. This is about nourishment, nourishing yourself. Yeah, confidence in your magic. Interesting. Hope. The bird is standing. Higher flight is required. Movement towards adventure. This is about relationships. You might be overprotective of yourself, and for good reason in the past, but now you know yourself. You're like, I can go out there and be safe. Unexpected piece of good fortune. This is the horseshoe with good luck. Achievement of wish, good luck in the future. Okay, I'm just going to pull one more oracle to put right in the middle. And that is going to put a bow on this reading. Look at how all the struggle is just under the Ace of Cups. That's amazing. Aww. Sacred reverence. Look at the heart. This is all about your heart space. We start. So you are finding new heart space. You are finding, before you find your people that you're opening to, you're finding this key to open your heart space. It's number 47, which works out to number 11. And also a 2, new choice. But there's a lot of, I'll do it later, or this makes my eyes heavy to think about finishing this, or to kind of wrap up everything in your heart and revamp it so that you can have this new start. But look at the similarities here. This is definitely a male energy spirit guide coming to you. And call of the muse. Something will inspire you. Something will inspire you. Be like, I'm tired of being tired and not having this adventure part of life in my life. So look at the blue. Love it. Well, I hope that helped you, and good luck with this. Can be a struggle, but once you're out of it, you are out of it. So until next time, take care.